Welcome to Rock DIY or Do It You. If you do it, then it's all you. This was an inexpensive project using pallets and repurposed old cabin wood. The most expensive part of it was the steel hardware cloth. 7 full-size pallets were used to make the walls. Pieces from 2 other pallets were used to make the doors and fill in gaps where the walls had missing boards. These are the tools used to complete this project. A staple gun with 1/4" and 1/2" staples for securing chicken wire, and 1/4" steel hardware cloth. T25 deckmate deck screws, both 2.5" and 3.5". They aren't pictured, but number 10 1" metal roofing screws were used to secure the metal roof to the composter. A cordless drill with a T25 bit, clamps that were used to hold the pallets in place, and then wire snips for cutting the chicken wire, and steel hardware cloth. You can't tell in the video, but the ground was leveled and compacted with gravel before laying the steel hardware cloth down. This is our 3-bin organic composter. It was made from recycled pallets. As you can possibly see, we used chicken wire to the inside to allow the organic material to breathe, and then also on the very bottom to keep the varmints out, we have wire mesh 1/4" to prevent the voles, moles, gophers from digging up from underneath and getting into the compost. Besides the recycled pallets, the rest of the wood that was used is wood that's from an old cabin that was on our property. And then on the very top is old metal roofing that was taken from the cabin, basically reused to make this composter. The first bin is compost that's pretty much ready to go. The second bin is organic materials thrown in with leaves and grass. And then the third bin is just an open bin for leaves and branches that need to decompose a little bit more. The top of the composter has a lid that it actually opens up in order to give better access for turning the compost. And as you can see, it's got chains on both ends of the lid to prevent the wind from grabbing onto it and ripping it off. The front of the lid has a bungee cord that holds it down. Doesn't seem like it would do too much, but it actually keeps it down. The very front edge of the lid has a very sharp edge, so I used a 1" insulating tube to pad it. The doors have 3 hinges each, and then where it actually opens up, there are 2 turn knobs, one at the bottom and the top. Basically, you can turn them to open the doors up when you need to. Since our composter sits at the bottom of a slope, we put in these bricks from the old fireplace for the cabin we tore down on our property. But these bricks help control erosion from all the rain that runs down the hill. The roof is sloped, and the roof is actually put on the top of it just to help control the amount of water that got into the compost. The lid also has a hinge 2x4 to help hold the lid up while turning the compost. The back side of the lid has 4 hinges that keep it in place. Because the back side of the composter is the only place on the composter that has a solid wall, these cross braces were put across the center to keep the spacing between each of the bins. Thanks for watching my video. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully the video was useful in your plans for a future DIY project. Please like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks again.